Sonata is the 7th generation of the Sonata name. It's a brand new design and everything like that. Of course, it's aerodynamic. It's giving you a lot more gas mileage than the older ones did. And just a terrific car. It's a full-size car. That's the other thing, you know, space-wise. And they're all coming in with the backup camera this year. All the other features that you want to get on all the way up to full leather interior, all the accessories. Panoramic sunroof is available.
The last customer that bought a Sonata from me was a young gal just a few weeks ago, and she called me and she wanted to come in because she needed something smaller. She actually drove a Honda Pilot, and it was loaded out. It had everything, leather, everything in it, and it was a really nice vehicle. So, but she came in, she was a single gal, and she was really glad that I helped her because she told me that, you know, she just was glad to have another woman to help her. And so she was an attorney, and but she now works in a job where she travels all over the state of Tennessee. And so she wanted something because her sister has a Sonata. So that was how she knew about, and she said her sister loved hers. So she came and we test drove the Sport, the Sonata Sport, and loved it. The minute she got in it, she loved all the options. She got it loaded out as well as her, and she said at first she didn't know if she was going to be able to get used to going from a big SUV into a sedan, but she just loved it from first sight, and we rode it and drove it and tested out everything. And then she called me like a week later. Well, of course I'd followed up calling her. Then she called me again and said she loved her car, and anyway, just really thanked me for such a great experience.
It is just astounding how well it rides. I mean, when people actually drive the Sonata, I mean, it's hard to get them in test drive. When you get them in that car, they fall in love with it. There's no backing out. If you get them in the car to drive the car, and they believe how well it drives, and they say, well, I drove one before, so what year was that? Well, it's 2011. What's changed in the last 5 years? It's got better and drives better and better quality. And then when they drive that, you got a deal right there.
See, a new generation car delivers 33 miles to the gallon on the highway and a good 23, 24 around town. Plenty of power, too. Now, they do have a turbo version of it, but the standard version, let's take the Sport, is what I drive. It's 198 horsepower, and it's got plenty of power.
My last customer that bought a Sonata has owned a local gas station over in Jefferson City, I'd say probably for about 50 years. Elderly couple, and their vehicle that they had currently was a Toyota Camry. Unfortunately, they got in an accident with the Camry. They totaled the Camry out. And we all know that Camry's been great for reliability, and you know, it's just that go-to car. When they totaled out the Camry, I went down to the body shop, helped them take care of getting it totaled out and everything. They came back up here to look at one of our Sonatas and totally fell in love with it. Not only did they give us a great response on our surveys, but they also called back to tell us what a great job we did and how much they loved their car.
The car that she bought was totally loaded out. It had everything, all the options that the Sport has, and she loved the fact that she could call from her car, that she could look up the weather, and just so many things, because this girl spends so much time in her car. She loved having the XM radio, and you know, just a lot of the options, because she basically probably spends more time in her car than she does at home. So that was really very attractive to her.
Full-size sedan. I mean, you have different styles in that one. You have an SE, which is the base model. I shouldn't say base model, but it's actually pretty well loaded. You'll have an SE, you'll have a backup camera, Bluetooth, of course, power windows, power locks, about 38 miles per gallon on that. You have the Sport, which is a little more sportier edition on that one. Those situations there, you'll have a little more like navigation on that and so forth like that. And then there's the Limited, which is a top-of-the-line vehicle, which you have everything on that vehicle. That category for that group, you'll have people probably in the mid-40s on up to 80 years old in that vehicles also. Very good car quality, very comfortable ride, and the greatest warranty in the business, 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.